Today we're going to finish our work with comparing texts in the same genre. Remember that a genre is a type of story. So we have two large genres. We have the fiction genre, which is stories that are not true. These are made-up stories. And we have our nonfiction genre, which are texts that are true, typically your informational texts. Let's take a look at our objective at the bottom. I can compare and contrast texts in the same genre. So in other words, I can find the similarities between two texts, and I can find the differences between two texts that are written in the same genre. We've covered a couple different genres this week. We've looked at science fiction texts, and we've looked at some fables. Today we're going to pick back up with our two mysteries that we began working with yesterday. Today, we're going to continue to identify the similarities between the two mysteries, as well as the differences between the two mysteries. You're going to start by reviewing your two stories. As you read through your two stories, you're going to complete two review questions off to the side. So you'll do that for your first mystery, and you'll continue to do that again for the second mystery. You're then going to begin working with some questions where you're going to be looking for the similarities between the two stories and finding evidence to support your thinking. Our first question states, which of the following statements is true about both mysteries? In this question, I'm going to be looking for a statement that is true and that occurred in both of the mysteries. Then in part B, I'm going to be finding evidence to support my answer in part A. Choose two pieces of evidence, one from each story, that supports the answer in part A. I'm going to end up having two answers. I'm going to find one answer from A and B, which will be from Mystery of the Old Sea Chest. Then I'm going to pick one answer from C and D, which is from the Mile High Mystery. And those answers should support the statement in part A that was true about both of my mysteries. I'm going to continue again. Which statement about both mysteries is true? Again, this should be something that happened in both stories. I'm then going to support my answer in part A with some evidence from the text. For part B, you're going to need to go back to each of the passages, and you will type an example of evidence that supports that this statement is true, that it occurred in both stories. Now, if you can't find evidence to support this statement, then maybe that isn't the correct statement. You might need to look and see, is there something else that is more true about both of the stories? Then you're going to come to your final question. The main characters in each story turn to other people for help in solving their mysteries. Choose two pieces of evidence, one from each story, that best support this statement. You are supporting this statement that the main characters in each story turn to other people for help. Emphasis, we are turning to other people for help in solving their mysteries. You're going to have one answer from A, B, and C from Mystery of the Old Sea Chest. And you'll have one answer from D, E, and F from the Mile High Mystery that supports this statement. That'll give you a total of two answers for this question. Again, you're supporting the idea that the main characters in each story turn to other people for help in solving their mysteries. Let us know if you have any questions, and we hope that y'all have a great day today.